Atkinson has done a terrific job of improving his young players. Also gets the most out of the veterans and teaches them new skills and approaches to their game, which endears him to the players and helps his team.
Wade with the block.
I'll tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the two-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
They get a hand on it. It's the Nets now. Outside Kidd, 6 on the shot clock. Gasol trying to free himself up. Kicks it out to Iverson over Wade. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Nuggets have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. And that one, good. Wade's got his third bucket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
The shot by George, no good. The Nets with the lead. Iverson outside. Here's Kidd. Feeds it to Williams. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Kidd against Nash. Gasol up top. Passes it to Nash. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Goes up on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Baker's got his first basket of the night. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, you know, both teams scoring at a really steady clip. If you like good offense, you've come to the right spot. This is your game.
And Baker has proven to be an efficient scorer. Also will hit the glass hard, a nightly double-double threat.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
First one falls for him. Clark, when you're evaluating young players and you see a lot of them at the college ranks and certainly in the early years in the NBA, aside from their talents between the lines, which qualities tell you this kid has a chance to be special?
A couple of things. Humility, understanding their ability, but also recognizing they've still got work to do. That's one of the great qualities anybody can have. Work ethic, self-starting, and then you try to see if, in fact, they've worked through some challenges. How have they handled adversity? I mean, when you look at those things and couple them with talent, now you've got somebody that you feel like can be special.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Whiteside's checked in for the Nuggets. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Toronto. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Brooklyn. 6 games out.
And right now for Brooklyn, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
Willis, the pass to Barnett. Down low. Here's Nance. Clock at 4. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Marber, he's covered by Kidd, and Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Gill. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Gill's got 5 now.
And, you know, Kevin, they count on him to provide offense, and he knows how to fill it up.
And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Pass to Willis. Barnett against Gill. Outside, on to Antetokounmpo. There's the pass to Kidd. Over Marber. A shot, no good. And it's Denver the other way. So the wing on the left. Gill against Barnett. Gill kicks to Whiteside. There's the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Kidd. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Marber, he's covered by Kidd. Pass to Coleman. Shoots over Willis, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
And when he squares up, his height makes him a tough assignment.
Yeah, and he knows how to utilize that size. He takes advantage of it. And that's why he's able to take his time on these shots, because he knows he has that extra height advantage.
Here's Barnett. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Willis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
And that one falls for Willis. Clark, you were drafted 8th overall by the Indiana Pacers. Do you have any indication that you were going to be their pick in particular, that you were going to go in that slot? Was there any kind of inkling at all?
No, I only visited with teams drafting 4 through 7. Talked to the Chicago Bulls, the Dallas Mavericks, and I read some of the reports about where I was projected. But you know what? Once you get past the first or second, sometimes the top 3 picks in a draft, you really don't know who's going where after that. So I was fortunate. I landed in a good spot.
Right.
And Indianapolis was a good place for me and Rosie to be as I started my NBA career.
It sure was. Denver leading by 4. Here's Gill. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Right wing. Here's Barnett. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. 1:09 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Whiteside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
It's stolen by Jones. .43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Denver needs to get off a shot. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Nets trail by 4. The Nets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Gill. From downtown. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Nuggets ahead, leading by just 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Antetokounmpo is out there with Nance. Then there's Willis. Then it's Barnett. And it's Brandon in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. First free throw is good.
Boy, the work ethic of Jones, very admirable. When he's on the court, he's giving you everything he has.
And so Jones nails both of them.
Gotta like the confidence. Such an important part of making shots. Nice seeing a big man knock down free throws.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the pass to Willis. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Brandon.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Taking a look at some stats for Jones, how's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 3 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions
Shoot two.
and get back to being the star that he is.
The first one falls.
Yeah, Brandon goes about his business in a very quiet way, but he always gets the job done. He never calls attention to himself, never gets flustered. There's a calmness to his game that you have to admire.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Marbury. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Pass to Barnett. Nance with it. Here's Brandon. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Buck Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Iverson comes in for Barnett. Big group substitution here for Denver. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Brandon, defended by Nash. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. Iverson, no luck.
Gotta give the defense credit. That was a great contest on a high percentage shot in the paint.
And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Nash. Nash has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Nets trail by 6. Iverson outside. In the corner, Nance with it. Pass to Donaldson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Nets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Two shots.
First one falls for him.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Baker's checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Nuggets leading by 5. Outside, George. And it's off from three-point range. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Wade against Iverson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Denver leading by 3. Now Now here's Nash. Wade. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Brooklyn with the ball. Iverson outside. He kicks it to Williams. Doesn't go that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Nash looking for Wade. He gets it there. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Wade is an exceptional player, an efficient scorer who can score in bunches.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
Yeah, I think they were totally checked out, Greg. At least that's what it looked like. When you play that kind of defense, you expect to lose. A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now.
And how about that sky-high ranking in terms of blocks per game? Sometimes that can indicate a team's allowing too many drives to the rim, but it's sure nice to have bigs who can send it away as a last resort.
Now here's Iverson. 7 points in the game. Wade outside to the paint. Here's Nash. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
You know, they seem to be on the same page out there, Greg. I mean, definitely the momentum is with them.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Iverson. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. To the inside. Williams with the steal. Baker with the bucket.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Brandon. Kicks to Nance. Chalk up 2 there. Nance has got his second bucket of the night. The Nuggets have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Now here's Nash. He's guarded closely, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
Free throw, good, Nash.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And so he makes both from the line. This NBA Clark, amazing the potential now for some players to play into their 40s. In fact, we're seeing a couple guys in their 40s playing right now and playing well.
Yeah, you know, I thought about it when we started to see this influx, Kevin, of high school players coming into the league at 19, 20, 21 with the advancement in nutrition knowledge and training methods and preservation of the body and taking care of it, that we might see more longer careers. But if you start at 21 and play 15 years, that's still only 36. So I think we're going to see some more guys in the 40s, but I still think it's going to be a small number by and large.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Iverson. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Iverson against Wade. Knocked away. Here's Gasol. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Gasol's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Nuggets. Iverson against Wade. Takes a shot at the elbow. And again, Allen Iverson. Iverson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The feed to Wade. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 16 points for Wade.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Brandon, defended by Nash. Brandon's shot is off.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And now it's a double-digit lead. And now an 11-point Nugget lead.
Boy, the confidence that George brings to his game is also confidence that impacts and injects his teammates. He's a high-octane scorer who's ready to go as soon as the game starts and whenever he gets the ball.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Kidd. Paul George making his last shot. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Buck Williams. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Nash kicks to Baker. Outside, George. The tray. Kidd grabs the board.
And, you know, he's yet to hit another 3 after nailing one in the first, but I don't think that's going to stop him from shooting.
Back to Iverson. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Donaldson. Williams trying to break free, and Donaldson gets it to go.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's George. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Kidd. 8 points for him. Inside, here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Tremendous athleticism possessed by Nance, a big-time dunker who loves throwing it down when he gets deep inside.
Kidd against Nash. Outside, George. He feeds it to Wade. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Wade's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. So for the Nets, Kevin Willis is checked in for Williams. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Nance, and it's Barnett in for Iverson. Both free throws good from Kidd. The Nuggets leading by 7. Here's Marbury. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He has 7.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Left side Kidd. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Kidd, one of the most remarkable passers I've ever seen. I mean, a pass-first point guard, he sets you up in room service style.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Kidd passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Willis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Willis has got 7 points in the game. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Marbury, he's covered by Kidd. Down low, Gill. Right side trying to break free. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Baker passes to Gill. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Coleman's checked in for the Nuggets. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Left side Kidd. Over Marbury. And there's the pass to Barnett. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. 5 points in the game.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here's Marbury. No good with the triple. Nets trail by 10. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. Kidd, no good.
You must make that one. Even with the defense present, these are shots you have to finish.
Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Gill. He's got 11. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gill's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, he's so creative with the ball and his ability to shake free from bigger guys to knock down those triples. Boy, that's a thing of beauty there.
Now Kidd. Lets it go from Fort. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, excellent execution that time, partner. Don't want to give the opponent any time to get them back.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. Dwayne Wade has been all over the floor tonight. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they can attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound, Ernie.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. You can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain competitive. So what do? You commit more guys to the glass, guards included. You make it a priority that if you do ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't rebound.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
His points production thus far, off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Baker out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Nash, then it's Paul George, and it's Wade in at the 2.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Iverson. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Nash against Kidd. Over Nash. Kidd, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And here is Iverson. From the line and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Now here's Nash. He has 6. George dishes to Nash. And there's another turnover by the Nuggets. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Now here's Kidd. He's got 10. The lead now in single digits. And that's 20 points for Iverson.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
Here's Baker. Wade with it. 18 points for him. Over Iverson. Wade misses.
You just make the assumption that's going down. I mean, an uncontested mid-range jumper, I think he should have buried it, but you know what? He didn't. It happened.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Count the basket.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Nets trail by 10. From 13, another one falls for Brooklyn.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Here's Baker. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Wade finds Gasol. And here's Nash. George, that's a 2-pointer. They get it back. Right side Gasol. Out to Wade. Denver passing it around. Nash with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists tonight. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. Well, you look at Allen Iverson, 3rd in assists and a great leader. And, of course, Dwayne Wade, who's right there as well.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, I think you've got to attribute it to the unselfish attitude that each of them has. I mean, sure, they're going to attack and make sure they get their points, but they get just as much satisfaction in racking up assists, too.
Here's Nash. Jason Kidd making his last shot. Back to Nash. Passes to Baker. He kicks it to Gasol. From the left block, and Denver again with the bucket.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 15 points in the game. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Kidd. Got a piece of it. Passed away. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. Wade against Iverson. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 17 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Denver leading by 8. Poked away and stolen by Iverson. Oh, Nance in position. Gasol with the steal. Now here's Wade. He's got 22, and it's good, 2 points. Gasol's got 12 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The 3 from Iverson, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Nash kicks to Gasol. Pass to Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
And, you know, Wade doesn't mess around when he's driving inside now. Exceptional at taking off from the launching pad and flying in for the dunk.
Nance outside. Antetokounmpo against George. And there's the pass to Brandon. Back to Nance. Shot clock at 6. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, I love how Brandon sets the table for his guys. Really the quintessential point guard. Gets the ball to his open teammate.
Now here's Wade. 24 points for him. Back to Nash. Fires for 3. Nance with some nice D. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 7-point differential. Nance, right side. Here's Brandon, defended by Nash. Stolen by George. 18 feet out, and it's Wade. That time on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. Brooklyn's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Wade against Iverson. Six to shoot, and they double up Iverson. Williams inside the line. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Baker passes to Gasol. Baker kicks to Nash. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Iverson covering. Now here's Nash. He's covered closely, and he comes up with the deuce. Nash has got 11.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. D. Wade really playing well in this one.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Brooklyn making some changes. Willis comes in for Buck Williams. And it's Barnett in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now here's Iverson. He's got 23. Over Gill. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Iverson.
And Iverson, no problem scoring over the contested arms of the defense. His focus, just insane.
Here's Jones. He averages about 5 points a game. Rob. Here's Barnett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Barnett.
And the one thing you love about Barnett, he'll do anything the coaches ask. Start, come off the bench, score, or facilitate. He is completely unselfish.
And both free throws good for Barnett. The Nuggets leading by 7. Here's Gill. He's got 14. Knocked loose. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Iverson. Finished off the break. Iverson's got 12 points in just the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Barber, he's covered by Willis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We see a chart here for the shooting performance so far for Wade.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Nets trail by 6. Here's Barnett. 7 points in the game over Jones. Again, the Nets for 2.
You know, one of the best parts of Barnett's game, he thrives in rising to challenges. Beats good defense that time.
Gill against Nance. Down low. Here's Whiteside, and the layup falls. Whiteside's got his second basket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Barnett. 9 points in the game so far. Now Jones. Poke loose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 8-point Denver lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Iverson. 27 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brandon. Nice touch on the bank shot. Brandon's got 6. 1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to Gill. Gill against Iverson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. Free throw good. Iverson. Jason Kidd's checked in for Brooklyn. And Denver with a change here too. Gasol's checked in. And both free throws good for Iverson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. In third, the Nets.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Here's Gill. 14 points for him. Just 3 to shoot. Coleman, the pass to Gasol. Shoots over Willis. Gasol, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Pass to Barnett. Kicks it to Nance. Outside Kidd. It's picked off. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Jones. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Gasol. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Iverson against Gill. Iverson outside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Nuggets lead by 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Coach Mike Malone.
We have to make a stand defensively, fellas, okay? We're not going to be able to outscore them the whole night. We got to get defense into the game.
Well, Mike Malone, a defense-first coach, certainly pleading for more of an effort on the defensive end.
And, Kevin, it just hadn't been here tonight. Coach doesn't sound happy at all.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Jason Kidd. Willis is out there with Barnett. Then it's Iverson. And it's Donaldson in at center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Rocket 2. And Jones sends it back.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Now here's Jones. He kicks to Gasol. Pass to Gill. The pass to Coleman. Shoots over Willis. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Coleman's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Denver. Barnett against Jones. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Got a piece of it. Here's Iverson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Free throw good. Iverson. And both free throws good for Iverson. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Passes to Gill. Barber, he's covered by Kidd. Four on the clock, and Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Wade's checked in. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Gasol. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the long arms of Gasol wreaking havoc on the D. They don't know what to do with him when he's going up with a shot like that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate. Someone guys love to be around. A guy that plays well with just about anybody.
Gasol hits them both. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his third foul of the game. Left side Kidd. Here's Willis. Banked in off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Wade dishes to Gasol. Here's Coleman. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Coleman's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good plan to get the ball to Coleman on that low block. It takes some very physical defense to contain him, and sometimes even that's not enough.
Kidd passes to Donaldson. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Greg, both of these teams completely aligned, in sync right now. I mean, they are torching the Nets late in this ball game.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
It's stolen by Wade. 3-on-3. Taken away by Kidd. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And aggressive defense causing the mistake, then cashing in.
Yeah, that's a momentum changer for sure. You got to like the steal and the finish at the other end. That's the thing, paying that steal off with the finish.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Williams, he's checked in for Willis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Barnett.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Wade, no good on the free throw.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. A dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Kidd, no good.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Donaldson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Gasol. No good off the back of the rim. Nets trail by 10. Iverson outside. To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Pass to Wade. Gasol trying to free himself up. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Nash. Nash has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Iverson kicks to Kidd. Knocks it loose. To the right side. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And Donaldson gets it to go. Donaldson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now here's Wade. And Wade slams it in.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Kidd against Nash. Kidd passes to Donaldson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. They continue the road trip, heading out to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And then on Monday, they'll head back home to host the Miami Heat.
And looking at the Mavericks matchup, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Donaldson no good.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
Knocked away. Wade surveying the D. Over Iverson. Wade can't hit. Nets trail by 12. Williams trying to break free. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
Denver calls timeout. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout, he told his guys they've got the green light to keep shooting from downtown. He told them, I like the way you guys are working out there. Keep finding the open spaces on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots. We'll see if they step it up from here, guys.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Nuggets leading by 8. And here's Nash. Kicks it to Wade. Double team on Wade. Lock at 6. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Brooklyn with the ball. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Iverson left side. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Coleman. Poked away. Iverson with the ball to the inside. That one goes in. Now just a 4-point Nugget lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's George, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Buck Williams.
Boy, George can really change pace quickly. He's excellent at drawing physical contact.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The throw good, Paul George.
And if you want to talk about the best two-way players in the NBA, George's name would be high on the list for sure. I mean, that's the kind of presence he has at both ends of the court.
George drops them both. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 6. Iverson outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Denver's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Antetokounmpo against George. Here's Wade, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Allen Iverson.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. one falls, so he hits both of them. And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 5-point game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Free throw good. Iverson. And both free throws good for Iverson. Denver leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Wade. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Wade's got 40 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Kidd gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times. Denver's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Baker kicks it over to Nash. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, unique is what Coleman is. Derek Coleman, a big man who can really shoot it, can play inside. He is a real matchup problem for the defense.
And he makes both free throws. Nets trail by 5. Outside Kidd. Inside.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call, Brooklyn the foul.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Brooklyn with the ball, trailing by 5. Iverson against Wade. And it's Iverson missing.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Here's Iverson. Paul George making his last shot. Kidd with the bucket.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Baker passes to Coleman. Knocked loose and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Here's Iverson. How do you stop him defensively?
I don't know, guys. He's scoring with ease right now, closing in on a big 40.
Ball's knocked loose. Now here is George to the middle. Here's Baker. Baker. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Donaldson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Iverson up top. Wade is covering. Nash right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
You know, the stroke of Nash, so pure. He's got a nice high arching shot, a deadly three-point shooter too.
Now here's Iverson. Left side Kidd. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Terrific timing on that pass, placing it in a great spot, ideal spot where his teammate could score.
Pau Gasol's checked in for Denver. So it's Denver now. Nash kicks to Wade. Back to Nash. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Baker. It's good. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Greg. I mean, they're in a groove right now, up big, hard to envision them losing this lead.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 7. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Gasol with the steal. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Left side, Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. They get the rebound. It's good.
A guy like him cannot be left alone around the hoop. If you do, it'll be buffet style all day long. Plenty of seconds right there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're down by 7. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
Well, Greg, this one's clearly over. This is done. But hopefully they can find some momentum to carry into the next game.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So the Nuggets win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.